A follow-up now on a story we first told you about yesterday. Some people living in picturesque Stonington borough are dealing with what they call an offensive odor.
And News 8's Tina Detel has their back, staying on this story as the town now searches for answers.
A Yukon biologist is the latest to look at this stinky situation in Stonington borough. We talked to Jamie Baudry, who explains the smell comes from bacteria breaking down the seaweed, which is collecting in this Ash Street inlet.
They release the hydrogen sulfide gas, and that's the sulfur smell that you get in the air.
We dug a little deeper into this muddy mess. The first selectman tells News 8 the town is looking for immediate and long-term solutions.
Especially when it rises to a public health issue, we need to be effective in trying to treat this.
We're told closer to the wall here is the older, decaying seaweed, and then as you go towards the water, it's more of the algae. In any case, the first selectman says when the water comes in here, it creates a soupy, stinky mess. Last year, truckloads of seaweed were removed. An effort we found out cost the borough about $20,000. Should the town really be spending money for this small area?
Yeah, what usually happens is this area is impacted greatly. A lot of times, especially when a wind comes, that some other areas are impacted too.
The same seaweed has also washed up on this nearby causeway.
And it's killing all the little crabs because they're all in the seaweed. And
they're actually dying?
Yes.
Crabs? Those who aren't affected don't seem to think the town needs to get involved, like the man who yelled out during one of our interviews.
There is no oxygen, so you find them in places like salt marshes. And places.
He ran off before we could ask him if he can smell the odor from his home. For those who are affected, we will make sure their voices continue to be heard. In Stonington Borough, Tina Detel, News 8.